When they get to the hotel, that's where that experience changes. And this is that legacy gap that I'm referring to. They're probably going to have to stand in a line or wait for somebody to do something for them. And they're probably going to be issued a paper map with some kind of scribbled directions on where to go, where to find the room, where to find the breakfast. So we're really there to bridge that gap between the experience that guests want and they kind of expect today and what they're getting in the hospitality market.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Jeremy Kroll. He is the CEO of Phunware. And Jeremy, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, good to have you along. And I was excited to read your news this morning that you've launched a redesigned website, one that really showcases what Phunware is all about and some of the services that you offer. And maybe let's start there. Just talk about the redesign of the website.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe just I'll take one half a step back, but when we mentioned in the press release, when I first stepped into the CEO position, it was really for me about focus and discipline. We're really heads down right now, focused on our hospitality market. So the way I see our new website is that roadmap for companies and hotels and resorts to bridge that legacy gap that they have right now in the hospitality technology. I mean, if you think of someone going on vacation, they probably started from their home. They probably checked in from their phone on an airline app. They probably booked their seats, maybe ordered some food. When they arrived at the destination, they probably pulled out their phone and ordered an Uber or a Lyft through a rideshare app. But when they get to the hotel, that's where that experience changes. And this is that legacy gap that I'm referring to. They're probably going to have to stand in a line or wait for somebody to do something for them. And they're probably going to be issued a paper map with some kind of scribbled directions on where to go, where to find the room, where to find the breakfast. So we're really there to bridge that gap between the experience that guests want and they kind of expect today and what they're getting in the hospitality market when they arrive on property. So I think the best way to describe Phunware today is we're like the Google Maps and the Amazon Marketplace for hospitality. We really believe that lost guests don't spend money. And when they do spend, they should have that one-click guest experience. So our goal here is really to help create and build that seamless digital relationship with the guests.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I was looking at the product offering, you talk about that luxury engagement, that enriched experience, and I think you're right. That's what consumers are looking for today is the ability to step into a place and have everything at their fingertips, so to speak. And that's what Phunware's technology and the digital experience allows that to happen. So is that what you're when you go to discuss the products that you're offering and with your team when you're developing a lot of this, the fact that you want to make sure that special experience when someone uses it?
Yeah, I mean, what comes to mind for me is that, digital doesn't mean difficult.
Yeah.
It definitely should be. So yeah, the two tiers of product, that first one, the enriched experience. I mean, we understand that hotels and resorts are on a digital transformation journey. This is a big deal for a lot of property owners. So we want to be there to help find them through that path. And so that first product, the enriched experience, gives them a way to solve a critical pain point today. Maybe it's only one, but it also gives them that connection to the digital world. It gives them just a very high quality mobile application that it doesn't have to be complicated, but it makes that first step into the transformation. So it's more about focusing them to build that foundation and to let us build trust with them in this new kind of ecosystem in the digital world. So it's not scary, but we understand it can be at times. But I guess, the most important part is that we're there to grow with them. It is a journey, and we can start with one feature, we can start with 10. It doesn't really matter. But our architecture has the ability to grow and scale with them as they mature through that journey.
Yeah. And last thing is the build loyalty part, I think, is important. And what you just talked about there is a key part because you want these brands to grow as Funware continues to grow and help them grow. And that experience really gets down to the consumer as well, because they will be loyal to a hotel they feel comfortable in, they feel it's easy. A lot of people are creatures of habit.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, and I think that goes back to, how I open is that, the creatures of habit also expect, their mobile devices to be connected from point A all the way to point Z. So, I think you nailed it, Steve. That's exactly what we're trying to solve for is give the guests the experience they expect and meet the hotels where they're at today in their digital transformation. We can do it one step at a time, or we can take 10 steps at once, but it's really up to them. We're here to build that trust and, make sure that you're getting what you need in the moments that matter.
All right, we'll leave it there. People can go check out the website. And good to see you, Jeremy. Thanks very much for the update. Really appreciate it, and look forward to our next conversation. Okay.
Thanks, Steve. Take care.
All right, Jeremy Kroll, the CEO of Funware.